I think that the most impressive achievement is the buzz that's in our community about the Kollel.
With all these teenagers in town, they get together every other Sunday night and they schmooze and eat, and they talk about Jewish values and how it pertains to teenagers. It's the most wonderful thing. These young kids are excited to be Jewish together, to express that, to explore that. It's the best thing in the world.
You know, I've seen families who, never used to spend Shabbos together as a nuclear family, and now they do. There are people who learn together on their own.
Every time we learn together, but with each of them, we both come away feeling just so, filled up. So it's a great thing to have. It's like my vitamin T.
We usually get into little side discussions which are so inspiring. You walk out in the morning and you're just you're looking at things in a totally different light. And it's something that really I look forward to. And also it carries with you after, it really kind of carries with you the rest of the day. So it actually influences your whole day. That you're not just like that moment and it ends. You go to work and you have you have that feeling of what you've been doing.
They've also brought back, I think, pride in Judaism. And that learning doesn't have to be boring. Learning can be fun and exciting and new.
For some people, like to go to a spa and get a massage for an hour. And I'm not belittling the benefits of that. That's much more physical. To me, this is an emotional spa. And that just came to my mind as we were talking. To me, this is an emotional spa. Going to Yitzi is having a massage for your brain and your soul.
And I'm like, wow, I want to be a part of that, because what they have, if they have something special that I want to be a part of.
What's really impressive is at any event they always thank their wife. They say, I could not have done this wouldn't have happened. There's sort of, the wives are quiet maybe behind the scenes, but they're amazing, powerful women.
I think Chaya is actually their secret weapon. If you spend any time with her, she has brilliant ideas, tremendous creative energy, Yitzi's always bouncing ideas off of her and asking for her input. And if you see the way she is with her kids or with Shabbos guests or at the dinners, and you get a little glimpse, a little taste of her contribution, but it's so much greater.
Raka she's incredible. She taught me how to make challah, and I didn't know. I'd never made it before, and I've gone over her house at least 3 or 4 times, and every time I braid, she tells me how beautiful it is, and it's not. It really is not beautiful looking at all, and hers are perfect.
It's a gift. The Kollel of Sharon is a tremendous gift from Hashem, and I'm grateful every day to have such gifts.
Moshe reached out to my son. Stephen was having a tough time, and he's my 10-year-old son, and it was around Sukkot, and he brought Stephen to this gentleman's house, and they built his sukkah. And to me, that meant more to me than anything. He's running all over the place, but he took time out for my son to help him and to let him know that he wasn't alone, and things were going to be okay, and he was always there for him no matter what. And that, to me, just blew me away.
We're at the Kollel because it has such a deep effect on individuals, on families, on small subgroups of constituencies, and on synagogues. We are strengthening our synagogues because of the presence of the Kollel, which from an outside, uneducated viewpoint might seem counterintuitive. But if you're having effects on people at so many different levels, you're affecting the Jewish people.
I think that there's still so much to be done. There's so many more programs. There's so many synagogue programs that can be done.
It's hard to imagine that they could be doing any more than what they're already doing. But they already have been doing. But I know Yitzi's already got ideas percolating.
I'm convinced that you know, it's not a question of, you know, can the Kollel top what they just did. It's going to be more a mix of excitement and anticipation at you know, what's the Kollel going to do next. You know, I think with Nathaniel and Riva on board, you know, we're gonna see great things from the Kollel that we